Good morning. It is Tuesday, March 11th. I thought it would be very appropriate to use the time changes casting sticker, considering where we live. We had to set our clocks ahead, which means it feels very early still. It takes a few days to catch up, right? So I'm using the prototype for the felt tarot and some Lenormand tiles, and there's 3 spots, and we're just going to get right to it, okay? Let's see. I think one of the biggest things with setting the clocks forward or backwards or whatever is the animals don't always understand. So their instinctual rhythms of when to eat and when to go out and whatever is still on whatever time that they're on. So just because the clock says 6 a.m., they don't realize that it's not 5 anymore. But we'll get used to it. Okay, so let's see. So I'm just putting down 1, 2, 3, getting those out of the way. So basically with this 3-card spread, the way I like to approach it is this is the past, this is our perpetual now, and this is what we're working towards in the future. So let's take a look at the past, right? So we have the Hanged One. Perhaps there's been like this cycle of just a big intentional pause, like you've just been feeling like some things need to change, and in order to change you can't just jump right into it. You have to take a step back, allow what needs to fall away to fall away. So in this card I chose the chrysalis, kind of like we can't just bring who we are to our future self. We have to dismantle certain parts of us, and sometimes that's like a full reset. So the Hanged One is telling us that there's this pause, this full stop, you know, if you will. And so that is what's brought us to this moment in the now. I'm going to pull some Lenormand tiles at the top to maybe give us a little bit more information about that. I got 3 in my hand. Yes, I do. So we've got clover, book, and a fox. So put those up kind of like a pyramid on top of that past, right? So there was a pause, and perhaps it was due to some unknown opportunity that has come your way, and it's making you look at things from a different angle or a different perspective. Whenever I see fox, it's kind of like thinking outside of that box, thinking in a different. You have to have a little bit of cunning and a little skill, because what was working is no longer working. So in order to get to this opportunity that isn't fully known, you have to think outside of the box. And so that's where we have to like take this full stop and be like, okay, is this really what I want? It may be an opportunistic thing. It's something that you really think will be good for you, but nobody knows the future, right? And the fox is just saying like, be smart about it. Which brings us to our future or present, and we've got the world. Ooh, that's a good one. The perpetual now is the world. I'll take it. But it's also letting me know that, yes, this is going to start a new chapter, right? Like this is telling you that what was has completed. You cannot go into this new future bringing all the old parts of yourself. Like it's good to have them because it's made you who you are today, as far as, you know, just everything that you do, you learn from, hopefully. And going into the next chapter, you're going to need some of those things, but you can't approach it the same exact way. So you have to be like, if it's a career or if it's a job or if it's a house or it's a move or whatever, you can't assume that everything's going to be exactly how it was, because you need to be able to meet the new present where it is and be able to get in rhythm with this future that's coming. And let's see, we've got above and below. To let us know about this shift in time. So we have the ring, which is telling me it's a commitment, and it's one of the hearts. So it's something that you really wanted, which is exciting news, right? Like, it's always wonderful to know, excuse me, that you're working towards something that you just really have always wanted. And so be prepared to commit yourself fully in this next moment, in this next chapter, which brings us to the future, which brings us to this thing that we're dancing into, you know. And Seven of Pentacles. And it's telling me that it's going to take some time. You know, like all good things, it's going to take time. You've already planted those seeds. It might not be quite yet ready to jump into, which is why you have to allow the space for this, the dismantling, if you will, of just kind of really saying, okay, this is where I am now. I see this opportunity. This is where I want to go. Something I've wanted for a really long time. I'm fully ready to commit myself to it, but I can't bring some of these old habits with me. I can't bring, you know, you might know what that is as soon as I say it. And so you're going to have to think outside of the box, which means, what do you want to plant with this new thing that you're growing in your life? You know, how do you want to enrich that soil? How do you want to lay down that foundation so that you can really grow into the full potential? And let's see what the Lenormand has to say about those. I've got 3 in my hand. So we've got the tree, the stork, and the ship. This is a big move. This is a big move that you've been wanting for a long time. And I'm seeing it as maybe it's going to bring you to new horizons. It's going to help you soar into that leveling up. And it's something that you've just felt like is really going to... I love the tree and the pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, because it's telling me that this is something that you feel like is in your roots, but it's also giving you that way to branch out. So you're moving towards that, you know, you're branching out, you're reaching out, and it's just going to be this new opportunity. And I feel like it came from afar. So perhaps that's the big move. So you have to sit here and think, like, do I really want to take me with me? It's an opportunity to reinvent yourself, you know. So that's kind of exciting. I don't know what that looks like for you. I kind of have some ideas of what that might look like for me. Let me know if this resonated with you in the comments. And if you enjoy these readings, be sure to subscribe and share my YouTube channel with those who might enjoy a little bit of tarot for the week. I'm also going to be doing some more videos of some of the creative projects that I'm working on. They're tarot themed, but it's not going to be like a tarot casting. It's going to be more like crafting with Jamie and doing things like that. But yeah, so I'm excited for you for this next chapter. I'm excited for all of us, you know. So we are laying the foundation, and I know we're going to get there. So again, I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you here next Tuesday. Have a good one. Bye.